Jess, you're beautiful. Just everything about you. I'm also so devastated because as soon as we have freaking Modkip, now it's got a shield. It's no longer a wrench. Like, what? I gotta get my water. What am I doing? But literally, like, what the hell? We tried so hard and got so far. And in the end, 17 things in my butt. All right. Hi, guys. You guys, I'm in a really good mood today. I spent a lot of time yesterday. A lot of time working on my 3D printer. And it is officially fully set up. It's done. And if you guys want to see something really cool, I'm not sure I'm going to do this, but I'm thinking that when I start printing Pokemon stuff, I might do like a little like 3D printer cam where you guys can actively watch the stuff printing as I am shiny hunting the things I'm printing. I don't know. It's just very satisfying to watch. Like, actively what's happening right now is that this thing is printing something that didn't exist like a little bit ago. And there's 375 layers. It's approximately going to take an hour and 57 minutes. So by time stream is done, we'll be able to see it. But basically this goes into my AMS and holds all those little silica beads to stop the moisture. So I'll talk a little bit about what we're going to start doing on the channel now that I have this. Part of the 3D printer was personal, but part of it was in fact channel related. So when we start to speak about that, we'll talk about what's coming up because I'm very excited about it. And I think you guys will be too, because not only is it something for me, but it's something for you guys, which you know I love to do. There's two things I love: giving things to you, and fighting the man. Go Hawks, dude. I knew it was going to be a blowout. I knew it was going to be disgusting. I said that they would win by 3 scores, and it was close. All right, we are officially at reset hour. Let me go ahead and get my auto counter set up because I was too busy talking about friggin' stupid. Too busy talking about my 3D camera or 3D printer, but I'm like really excited about it. Just gotta be honest with you. I've had many a source of excitement in my life, but this one is getting me jiggly. This one's getting me all jiggly puff. I think that's the right encounter thing. Yeah, all right. Soft reset, switch, start hunt. There we go. And now we can begin. Can you print me like one of your French ladies? Did you see the Pokemon commercial? I did not. But I knew that there was going to be one, but I did not see it. I felt like the Patriots' problem was the Seahawks' defense. Their defense was amazing this year. Patriots had a good defense, too. They did. I just think Drake May's kind of a fraud. Hey, mods. Well, one of you, and by that I mean Jess, let's add a command for 3D print or something like that. And if there's actively a 3D print going, I will show the status of it when someone says 3D print. I like this. I like the thought of it. If you guys want to see how things are progressing. Hey, what's up, Buttersnaps? How you doing, baby? Good to see you. How was your weekend? How was everyone's weekend? I bought a complete in-box copy of Pokemon Ruby this weekend. I found a really nice deal on it. The shape is pretty good. Like, it's a pretty good condition. I would say, Jess, so basically you're going to do !addcom, ADDCOM, and then you're going to do space, and then you'll do ! 3D print, and then you'll do space, and then you'll say, show me the progress of your current 3D print, and then in or in brackets or in like the little like whoop, say if it exists or if one exists, and then we will do that every time. We'll do that every time and be happy about it. So ! !addcom. This is a teaching moment. I'll teach you how to do it. And I got the approximate cost of this thing that I'm printing. It is 44 cents. Isn't that crazy? Went by too quick. I'm sorry to hear that. May looks like he's the villain in a football comedy movie. He does, dude. He does. There's no lie. There's no lie there. Find the lie. You can't. You just simply can't find it. At least we don't have to spend the first 20 minutes of this stream setting up this hunt, which is pretty nice. Go on. Like, do you need me to do it again? It's glad Tom Brady wasn't there. I always hated Tom Brady. I never had issues with Tom Brady. Hey, thank you so much, whoever just subscribed. Super appreciate y'all. Double stole some of those awesome eyebrows. Dude, me and Double just hanging. Just hanging. I will say one thing I was pretty disappointed about. I can't believe that they, that, like, Green Day didn't do anything during their thing. Maybe it was with Wayne Brady. Dude, Wayne Brady was great. You needed the musicality. You know, you needed the musicality. Yes, after the first two. Okay. Exclamation point, add com. Exclamation point, 3D print. And then say, capital S for show me the current status of your 3D print. And then in little, like, whoop. Then say, if it exists. And then exclamation point. This is Nemona's theme. It is. Sword and Shield 2026, Fractal Emotions. How you doing? Listen, Sword and Shield I think is going to be one of those games. Sword and Shield will be like a Soul Silver and Heart Gold, where people are going to just always love these games. There's an unauthorized... Oh, wait. You might not be able to do it. You might... Oh, my God. Okay. It was very close. I might have to make you a mod that can do it. I'll just do it for right now. Adcom, 3D print. I like that you tried, though. Show me this, the status of your current 3D print, if it exists. You did. There we go. That should work. I should be authorized on my own channel. There we go. So if somebody types exclamation point 3D print, they can request a status update. Kind of exciting. Big Cheese, thank you for the bronze medal for 50 jewels. 50 jewels from the Big Cheese. 50 jewels from the Big G. 50 jewels from the Big G. We got to pump up the energy a bit. I'm not in this kind of mood this morning. I'm in kind of like a... Nope. This is a good one. This is a good one, but it's not mine. This is a good one. This is a good one. So what I'm printing right now is holders for the desiccants. And desiccants are those little silica beads. And the goal of that is to keep my filament completely dry. So... yeah, I'll show my setup at the end of stream so you guys can see it. It's a little bit messy right now, but let me see if I can just show you right now. I'll see if I can show you this. So like, this is the table that I built. Me and a buddy built the table. So not just me, I had a lot of help. I had some help. I don't know how to build a table all by myself. And then this is what the table looks like with the filament boxes. So the shelf is perfectly spaced to fit a box of filament. And then this is what it looks like with my enclosure on it, which is a little bit more complicated. This is what it looks like with the printer in the enclosure on the table, which is kind of cool. And then this is the first thing I printed, which you can actually see in the 3D print, which is a diffuser for the air to help keep the table temperature stable. But yeah, come on, we're on a day after Super Bowl, we need to get hyped. That's what I'm saying. Your eyebrows are so triangular that you can use it as a traffic cone. Hey, you know what? It's a pretty good one. I've just started my Sword Shiny only run. Started by Masuda hunting Grookey and Scarlet Violet, and now I'm hunting for Rookidee on Route 1. Nice. No Charm encounter 29 is a shout, dude. That's big time. There we go. Got all 3 Sword Shield starters, Masuda, in under 140 eggs, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy luck. With no Charm, that's crazy luck. That's crazy luck. Can you guys hear the printer? With headphones on, I can literally barely hear it. That's crazy. Nick's eyebrows are like the Bad Bunny halftime show. 99% of us have no idea what's happening to them on screen, but at least they are groomed well and dance around every so often. I honestly thought the halftime show was pretty great. I thought it was really enjoyable. I don't know exactly what was happening, but I thought it was good. I can't hear it. That's so cool. Nope, with headphones, it's awesome. Thought the theatrics were great. I just didn't know the words. Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's true. I'm excited to hear from like a Spanish speaker what they thought of it. I haven't seen a single thing other than pictures. I missed out. I don't know if you missed out. I thought it was good. I thought it was good. All right, let's see. What do we got? I wish they did a do this, translate the songs, and follow along. That's true. It would have been kind of cool. I don't know. I thought it was nice. It seemed like it was a good... It seems like it was well done. Hey, what's up, Ninjardle? How you doing? Good to see you, baby. Gotta just do a quick Google. Hang on. Why is Reddit taking forever to load? All right. Waiting for my last class to start. Oh, there's Olympics. That's so. I like English class. I always liked English class too. See the lady from the Netherlands who lost her ski binding mid-trick? No. Did I see Ricky Martin? You did. Ricky Martin was in fact there. Richard is how he prefers to be called. Actually, is Richard Martin now. He's done with Ricky. He's not Richard Martin. My favorite Ricky is Spanish anyway. Who's that? Script big time. I didn't go get gas Saturday because it was 7 degrees. I don't get gas yesterday because it was 1 degree. Now it's minus 4 degrees. Do you have to get gas? Ricky Spanish? What is Ricky Spanish? I don't know this. Are you still hunting DUBWOOL? I am. I didn't find it, so now I have to hunt it till I find it. Need to get gas? It's an American Dad reference. Razzie, how are you? How was your weekend? The Budweiser commercial was was amazing, very American. You know, here's how my day went yesterday. The Super Bowl was on at what time? Super Bowl was on at 6:30. We made steak and wings and cheesy broccoli and baked potato, but I screwed up. Okay, you ready? I screwed up. I had, for my steak and wings and cheesy broccoli, I wanted to buy buffalo sauce, and turns out Frank's mango habaneros, mango habanero like wing sauce, is the exact same color, font, and everything as buffalo sauce. So we did not end up having buffalo sauce. No, nay, I say. We ended up having mango habanero wings, which is not bad, but when you're expecting buffalo, when you're expecting it, need to hunt a Pokemon that's good against grass. Maybe an ice type? I mean, maybe. But what about, like, fire? Pos fire? Pos getting lost in the fiery sauce, huh? Pos getting lost in sauce? Just saying, you could get lost in the sauce. Shiny Sizzlepea could be cool to hunt. It would be cool to hunt. It's a good Pokemon. I hunted it. What's up, Benny G? How you doing? Last night I had a dream that they were doing like a Pokemon card, not giveaway, but you could get cheap Pokemon cards at a certain place, at a certain grocery store. And I went there and they were like, how many do you want? And I was like, honestly, all of them. And they're like, yeah, okay. And then there were people that were coming in that were trying to kill me because I had all of them. Isn't that crazy? Like they were trying to kill me. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Doing good. I'm just actively watching my first, like, quote-unquote longer 3D print happen. Your eyebrows are so thick, if you walk them into a room, people ask if they bought caterpillars as pets. Kobe the Treeman, thank you so much. That's illegal. I know. They were trying to KO me just for having Pokemon cards, Hefty. when then they aren't really your friends. I never said they were my friends. I didn't want them to be my friends. I have to prepare the lunch for me. Well, I mean, I think that's probably a good thing to prepare lunch for yourself. I think that's important. Let's see. So good luck. I watch while I'm eating. Amazing. You didn't say in GTA. No, this was in a dream. This wasn't even in GTA. Did they even have faces? Oh man, that would sound like a person if they did have a face, wouldn't it? I don't think they had a face. All right. Hey, what's up, Loops? How you doing? Loops, did you guys get any more dubs? My brother's too lazy to prepare the lunch for me. Well, you should kind of prepare your own lunch. I think that it's important that you prepare your own. PYOL. Little PYOL sitch. You guys were doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Here's where things are at right now. Here's where things are at right now. It's adding the first layer. And then it's gonna go back to doing the little doopy layers, but there we go. Look at it. Look at it doing its thing. My goodness. This is absolutely fantastic to watch. That's what I'm saying. So I could totally set this up someday. We could just sit here and watch things 3D print. And eventually I'm going to do Pokemon. Like, we will see actual Pokemon. What are you building? So these are the things that hold the little, like, gel beads to keep the environment inside of my, like, filament holder completely, like, waterproof. At least that's the goal. That's the goal right now. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Natasha? How you doing? So they'll basically, once they cool down, they'll sit in my they'll sit inside of my thing. They'll sit inside of the device and hopefully keep things like cool and dry. That's really the plan. Do you have a macro running? No. See? Hey Zoe, how's it going? It has been a while. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. And there's a new command, ! 3D print. So if you type ! 3D print, then I will show you the current status of our 3D print as it is 3D printing. Got your name up there? Which one's yours? Establishment. Establishment. I've just been so busy. Glad I can get a break finally. How you been? I've been good. I've been good. I'm a little distracted this morning by being mesmerized by my print. It's very cool. I want to go see it IRL. Yay for having to argue with Amazon over a package over 5 days late. Honestly, I find Amazon chat, if you're just nice to nice to them, they just give it back. They just give you your money. Like, they barely even ask questions. I don't know why that is, but I'm just like, hey, this was wrong. And they're like, yeah, sure. And then they just give me my money back. Don't forget to double tap your screens. It's the most important thing you can do. I don't need the money. I need the items and XP. It's actual... Oh, it's actually business stuff. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, that's not great. Cheese, are you still doing your like your resell and your flips and stuff? Your big cheese thrifting? 3D printing is so satisfying to watch. It is. It's so satisfying. It's also very nerve-wracking. It's going to be a new hobby of me being obsessed with something that I shouldn't be obsessed with. You're still doing it? That's awesome. I know you're not making videos as much, I suppose, so... Michael of 30. Thanks, Clock Dog. How you doing, man? Good to see you. How's your weekend? Anybody do anything for Super Bowl? Anybody go to Super Bowl party? Anybody make Super Bowl food? Anybody do Super Bowl dance? Anybody sing Super Bowl song? Like making content? I hate making content. Yeah, it's one of those things that you got to do if you love it. 500 checks done, so we're 500 in on this wool and nothing yet. But luckily, it's a pretty easy hunt. Hey, what's up, Programmer? How you doing? Good to see you. Just go look at hashtag Pokemon Go when you have enough time in Discord. Should I sell? Did you sell? Sell what? Why would you put that in Pokemon Go? Those are Pokemon cards. Those are the opposite of Pokemon Go. So the valuation is between $1.78 and $829. The $829 would be if you grade it. And I don't think that that is worth more than like $1. All of your collection is older. I would hang on. Is like not that old. I would hang on to it. Everything that I see here is 2016 or above. So definitely keep it. Definitely would keep it. Pokemon released 30th anniversary website during the Super Bowl. Did they actually? I thought the Super Bowl was great. One insane defense, dude. They're so good. First I'm telling it to said he would buy for $400. He's scamming you. Let's see. Pokemon 30th anniversary website. That's a cool website. Neat. Didn't get to watch it. Hey, what's up, Wendy? All right, I'll be right back, you guys. Hang on. All right, I'm back. Let's see. The hunt is between Vanilla and Roly-Coly. Go with Roly-Coly. Go with Roly-Coly for sure. Roly-Coly for sure. Not even a question. Don't even ask, Maggie. Just bring it. All right, here we go. Still Charizard for 250 the person while the game stopped, really? Interesting. How is that not sub to you? I don't know, Rise, but it's time. Now is the time. If ever there was a time, it's right meow. Right freaking meow. Right meow. But seriously, though, time to sub. For you, what would a 3D printing stream be? So what I'm thinking is, so Razzie, I have this. Like, I can actively, like, watch you guys, or have you guys watch what's going on. Like, this is what's actively printing right now. So what I was thinking is having a little, like, 3D print cam and then shiny hunting the Pokemon that's being 3D printed or something like that. Hey, I got a shiny double from Dynamax Raids I can contribute. No, that's okay. Thank you, though. Oh, I'm wondering why my lighting is so messed up today. Can I beat the printer? Exactly. Can I beat the printer? Right. Can I get the shiny before the printer prints the shiny? Are you over odds? No, because these builds usually take a few hours. Yeah, like this one that I'm building is just a small little bucket, and it takes 2 hours. It's possible it could take even longer. Can you pause a build? You know, that's a good question. Yes, you can. I don't know what it does to pause, but you can. I don't know if I would want to necessarily, but you can in fact pause a build, yeah. Yeah, you can pause. There's a way to calibrate back into the build. Yeah, that's true. I should test that at some point in time. I should try pausing it to see what happens. Customer service reps trying to stall me, waiting till the end of the week. The items was ordered February 2nd with Prime tags attached to both. Interesting. At that point, at that price point, you can pause. You can pause. What is printing? Right now, I am printing desiccant holders. So these will go inside of my multicolor machine, basically, like my automated machine that feeds different filaments for various different colored prints. And then they will hold like the silica gel beads. So basically, I'll print a couple of these today. I'll print probably 5 of them or so. And then, yeah. So that's the plan for today. 4-horned sheep are my sheep. The 4-horned sheep, my sheep don't have 4 horns. Interesting. Is there something wrong with your sheep? And yeah, so like today's a good test. Since yesterday my first print was only 27 minutes, I didn't really get a chance to test out my enclosure and kind of like really fine tune things, but now I've got it running. It's been running for about 40 minutes now. Yeah, around 40 minutes or so. And I think I got my exhaust figured out because my internal temperature of my thing is cooling a bit. And yeah, so I don't know. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It just added the second layer of the bucket. So the second layer of the bucket has just been added, which is exciting. And yeah, so far it looks pretty good. Doesn't look too stringy. Layer lines look good. So yeah, it's been a fun learning thing. But since we got a good crew of people here, basically here's what I'm going to start doing. I am going to be doing some Pokeball giveaways. Because who doesn't need more junk in their house? But no, seriously, this is what we're going to be doing. So every time we hit $100 in super chats or $100 in donations, gifted members, whatever, anytime we hit a hot hundo, there's this really awesome group, called N3D. Okay, so I'm going to show you what they look like. But basically, they do a bunch of stuff like this. So it's a bunch of like custom Pokemon Pokeball designs like that. All right, so you can say like, I like this Pokemon, and then they usually have a custom Pokeball for it. So my plan is basically when we hit the 100, I'm going to make a post, and anybody can like or comment on that post, and that's going to add you into a wheel, and then we're going to pick, and then that person will get to pick what Pokemon you want, and then I'll ship it to you. So the only real things or stipulations are you have to, number one, be willing to give me your address, and number two, be part of a Discord or email me so that I can give you that address. But that is that's the plan. So like if you wanted a Gengar Pokeball, that's it. So that's basically how it's going to go. It's just, I think, a fun way for me to print some cool stuff, a good way for you guys to get some cool things. And yeah, I'd ship them. And yeah, so every $100 that we have added towards our goals that we have down in the bottom, there'll be a Pokeball. So pretty soon I'm going to update this. Instead of it saying like 50 days to go or whatever, it'll look exactly like that. But at each interval of 100, there will be a Pokeball. And then that Pokeball will be one of the giveaways. Because obviously Gengar is the best Pokemon it is. That's a really cool thing. Thank you. No, thank you guys. Like, really, that's you guys are the ones that do most of the work here. I just want to have some fun, print you some cool stuff, and ship it out your way. So that's going to be the plan. Anytime we hit that milestone, we'll get it there. I'm doing Dynamax raids. Nice. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw this. There is a guy who invented a program. Thank you so much, BB. There is a guy who invented a program that literally will play through all of Pokemon Scarlet or Violet for you. And it also has like Dynamax Adventure Shiny detection. Have you guys seen this? You heard about this? You seen this? You heard about this? Yeah, it literally plays through all of Scarlet and Violet for you, the entire game. You have to do one thing. And then after you've done that one thing, will you be getting the correct color filament, or will you be expected to paint? So that's part of it. Anytime there is a Pokemon that you want, I will buy the filament. So it could take a little bit of time for me to get it, but we will print those on stream so people can watch their prints. And then, yeah. I love games I don't have to play, dude. It was so ridiculous. It's a whole program to play through Scarlet and Violet. It's meant for, I guess, the competitive scene. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. So it'll be properly colored. It'll have everything. How much is the dono goal hit so far? 3629 is what we're at so far. So when we hit our first 100, then I will do our first Pokeball print. It'll be in PLA, and I will ship it. I'll ship it your way. Leg is steel type. Leg. Pokemon prints are kind of why I got into 3D printing. Yeah, exactly. It's not the only reason I got in. I'm definitely going to be doing some functional prints, but a lot of things are going to be nerd prints if we're being honest with each other. So, yeah. You can do buff ducks? I might do buff ducks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice knee.
Thank you so much for the $5. All right, let me go ahead and update that. Short leg legendary, keep on rolling, Mississippi Moon, won't you keep on hiney and Amber.
High knee.
What am I looking for? Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, Streamlabs. Okay, Streamlabs. Amber, grow up.
Amber,
hey,
grow
what's up,
up.
Martin? Amber, grow up. Amber, grow up. All right, let's see. All widgets. Donation, tip goal. All right, so let's see. We are at Pokemon Yellow CIB, Control C, reset goal, end goal, Control V. I don't remember what we were just at. Does anybody remember what we were just at? What is that? 3679? 3629? Somewhere in there. All right, let's see. 3629. 3629 plus that plus that. We're at 4328. There we go. You guys are amazing. Can you help explain Mississippi Moon? Mississippi Moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Oh, were we at 3679? Yeah. Close enough. Also, there's a new command on the channel, !3D print. If you want to see the status of my current 3D print, you just type !3D print, and I will show you the status of my current 3D print. That is, that's the rules. !3D print, and you will see the status. There we go. 3D print. And now you get to see the status. Here's our current status. So it looks like we are just about to add the final layering line of that top bucket. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do the dang thing. Let's just do what we know let's just do what we know I was going to do anyway, huh? How about that? Here we go. We know this was going to happen. Oops. We all knew this was coming. So let's just get ahead of it. Once this obsession's over, I'm sure I'll do something else. But for right now, baby, we roll. There we go. So that's how we'll check the status. I'm really surprised no company has come out with a moon cheese, even if just by name. It's true. Are you going to dabble in that gradient filament? Probably, yeah. Right now, more than anything, I'm just getting my settings dialed in for the enclosure and for my fan and all that, because I really don't want it to, like, I can't tell if I can smell it or not, or if it's all in my head. I'd have to probably leave and come back in to figure out if I can smell it. But right now I have, like, really good, what I assume is really good ventilation happening. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Terra Mars? How you doing? I'd stay away from wood PLA unless you got a good grab on settings. Yeah, I'll probably learn all that before I do anything with it. But wood PLA does look really cool. Like, it looks really cool. Super clean. All right. It's going to be almost 70 today. That is actually crazy. Print's cool. Print's cool, paints horribly, and is very weak to drops. Interesting. Because it actually has, like, wood pulp in it, correct? Right now I'm printing with PET G, and it is at 40 degrees Celsius. Sawdust, that's right. That's right. So wood pulp. Tomorrow's my neurologist appointment at 8 a.m., so I will not be here. No, that's okay. Thank you for letting me know. I could use a 70-degree day, dude. I could use a freaking 50-degree day. I'd be happy with. We're about halfway done with the prints. We're at 44%, so we're getting pretty close to halfway. Pretty cool. We're both still going for our shiny, man. This is fun. Dude, this is shiny hunting, baby. Sometimes you do it alone. Sometimes you do it together. Mutual shiny hunting. I'm Ash Ketchum. What's up, Relu? Or Ash Ketchum. How you doing? Good to see you. Gotta go. Hey, take care, Dash and Rennie. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a great day. Appreciate you. Going for DUBWOOL and I'm going for Rockruff. Nice. Are you still going for the own tempo, Rockruff? Is that the plan? DUBWOOL. What's up, Bean? How you doing? DUBWOOL. Hey, that's not too bad. 78% shiny luck. Anybody have any good Super Bowl snacks? Anyone rock a Super Bowl snack? Just popping in before I go out to Iviwand. What is Iviwand? Wood pulp is made from plants. It's true. Super Bowl this weekend, wasn't it? It was the Super Bowl this weekend. It was. Don't know how much you're into Naruto, but Cult Studio has very cool Pokemon. I don't know much about Naruto. I don't know much about it at all, honestly. Won't get back on the anime. I have kids and wife, aka Serena. Joke? That one went over my head, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that one went over my head. Iviwand is a weighted stick on a string, a dance prop that's magical. Interesting. What is Iviwand? Have you checked out Pokemon at Gamma Emerald? No, Ryuzaki, I don't really play too many ROM hacks. I tend to play just like the OG releases. How freaking handsome is Ricky Martin? Dude, Richard Martin. You may not know a lot about Naruto, but you pronounce it perfectly. Well, thank you. Naruto. All right, here we go. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm just a perfectionist when it comes to my pronunciations. DUBWOOL. We're gonna get this dub today. Hey, streamer, what should I call you? Nick is fine. There was actually a really terrible tragedy that happened in the YouTube community yesterday. I guess Amelia Bedelia was asked to hang 6 streamers for a party. And now we got some explaining to do, unfortunately. That's a reference probably 7 people in this chat will get. There it is. There it is. Congrats on getting the shiny Viper. Thank you. Oh, dude, that looked awesome. Nice shark coochie. Nice shark coochie board. Good shit. 13.5 eggs catch. 1350 eggs hatched. Wow. I love a good Amelia Bedelia joke in 2026. Brother, have a great stream. Got to get the kiddo ready for school. Hey, have an awesome day. Thank you so much, and appreciate your thoughts and your knowledge on 3D printing, dude. That's awesome. Hey, oh man, I have one more question, but you might be going. Okay, if you haven't gone yet, what is a bed temp that's okay for Pet G? Because right now my bed temp is at 41, and I don't know if that's too hot. I don't know why, but like, I guess it's on heating mode, and I always thought it would be on cooling mode, but I don't know. Lucario, thank you so much for subscribing. Super appreciate you. Didn't make that. Cheese did. If I did, it would be in a giant pile. To be fair, Shark Coochie board is basically all one pile anyway. All right. Not bed temp. I'm sorry, not bed temp. My enclosure temp. Heated chamber isn't always cryo, but between 30 and 60 or ambient up to around 40. Okay, interesting. Interesting. You look like American HDV. Well, dude, thank you. He's a beautiful man. I'm gonna press the autocorrect button to form a sentence. This should be fun. But call Ash Mustard. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. Wait, what? Oh, interesting. That's what we got. Joji, how you doing, baby? Good to see you. Autocorrect is emo, dude. That's what you want in your life is emo autocorrect. Honestly, depends on your ambient temperature and moisture in your air. Okay. Yeah, my ambient temperature, like I don't know, ambient temperature around is like 75. Because I have my thing in a secondary enclosure, but I can try and cool that secondary enclosure down a bit. That wouldn't be hard to do. I'm still dialing things in, but it looks good. So, is that a Pokemon Diamond and Pearl poster in the back? It's not a poster. It's the official guidebook. The official Prima Games guidebook. I like to try and collect guidebooks if I can find them, like the official Prima. Took a supervisor to basically do what the first agent could have done for a $16 order, and they gave me a $10 gift balance. I mean, at least... Oh my God! I got it! I almost just lost it. I almost just got rid of it. Oh my God. All right, Shiny at 594, ladies and gentlemen. Shiny at 594. All right. Let's do this. There we go. We're going to fall swipe this thing. We got the shiny DUBWOOL. There we go, baby. Shiny DUBWOOL. Let's fight it again with another one of these. All right. There we go. Let's trick ya. You have a Lepa Berry. Reversal. Ooh, big reversal. Said 587. All right, here we go. Let's fall swipe. The goat got the sheep. The greatest of all today got the sheeple. Wait, what? All right, so DUBWOOL has takedown. DUBWOOL has takedown. Crap. Oh, man. At least I didn't reset over it. Oh, no. Okay, we've learned. DUBWOOL has double edge. Okay. We've learned. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
Oh my God!
Crap. All right. Lordy, we back at it. Here we go. Let's do this thing again. Reset the counter. All right. Back at it. Starting over. Streamer fails shiny after almost failing shiny. All right, we back at it. Now the question is, how do I do this? How do I stop takedown? I don't know how to do this part. I don't know how to stop takedown now. Your eyebrows look like caterpillars. Thank you. It's a Zaki. I wonder if I should hunt Wooloo instead. Wasn't your fault. It was the eyebrows that brought the line of sight. Come on. Have to leading with a ghost Pokemon help. What ball are you catching it in? Luxury or Premier. One of the two. Nah, Quick Ball is ugly for this shiny. So we're saying lead with a ghost type. You do have fire eyebrows? Well, thank you. I just Thunderwave and switch the ghost Pokemon you have on your team. So here's where that comes in. Here's where things get questionable. Is whether or not I have a ghost Pokemon on your team. Your team being my team. That's where things get questionable. Pokemon. I do have a ghost Pokemon on my team. Oh my god, this is so good. I'm already prepared. All right, I've stretched strategy, get down to the yellow and throw balls. Yeah, how'd that strategy work for me last time? This is so good. Crushing it. You don't always carry around a Mimikyu? Mimikyu? Mimic me? No, I don't. I can't believe that this has happened to me in this economy. At least you didn't use close combat. That's true. What's your favorite main series Pokemon game on Switch? This includes the Legends game as well. This one, Pokemon Sword. Carly, hello. I just failed a DUBWOOL. It was bad. How are you? Hope the chandelier has flame body and this happens again. It does have flame body. Oh no. It do be having flame body. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. This is not good. I'm just gonna go for it. I should have just hucked balls at that one. I'm just gonna go for it. We're just gonna see what happens. Thunderwave. Oh no, it won't. It won't burn it if it's got thunder. It won't burn it if it's got paralyzation. So we'll be all right. Hot and smart. What a combo, dude. How about it? Mine's BDSP. I know people said it was really bad, but I love those games probably because I grew up playing them on DS. Listen, I don't think BDSP is a bad game. I think it's a bad game if you like shiny hunting. Bad game with a big asterisk. This is terrible. This is terrible. I can't believe that I failed a DUBWOOL on such a Friday. Or rose such a gladder. Carly, do you know who Amelia Bedelia is? It's guy love between two guys. How many shinies have you failed? God. If we're not counting Scarlet and Violet, where like fails don't really mean anything, I have failed. This would be the better way to get shinies in Sword. One of them. I have failed a Groudon. I failed a Pheromosa. I have failed a Regice. I have failed a Palkia. I failed a DUBWOOL. I think that's all that I've failed. I think that's everything I failed. Did you finish your ZA? I did. I finished it. I still need to get the last two evolved, but they are done. They're done, but I just got to evolve them. I can't believe I've done this. Brother, I can't believe I've done this. And just in case anybody wants to see it, this is the current status of our 3D print. I just read someone said they caught a Shelfadex in Beast Balls. That's crazy. There's two people in this chat right now who have completed their Shelfadex. Another who's very close. I'm literally going to be home for the next 24 hours straight, not leaving for a single thing. Message me for the items. Okay. Okay, I'll do it today. Can I get some egg shiny luck, please? Boobity-boobity-boobity. Guaranteed 5 eggs. 3D print, but I just showed my 3D print. That's where we're at. Excuse me. I just pooped my pants. I'm just kidding, I didn't. What are you printing? They're just buckets to hold little silica beads so that it'll keep my environment very dry where my filament is at. Just in case, like in the summer when it starts to get humid. The reason why I failed the Clefairy, I missed my throw and ran out of Pokeballs. Should 3D print the egg guy instead of black hole for a Poliwhirl circle? I'll figure that out. Started a shelf of decks replacing my normal size decks in ZA. Nice. I want to, I have the entire, like, I have the living decks done in that game, so I do hope that they give us a reward. I don't know what the reward would be. Maybe shiny Zeraora? Maybe shiny Marshadow? Maybe shiny, like, their Genesect? I don't know. They could, probably shiny Marshadow. Be sweet. I don't know. They should give us something. Ideally Marshadow. Hoopa. Probably shiny Hoopa. Probably shiny Hoopa. Yeah. Button on Ultra Moon can finally start legendaries on there and Beast Balls. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hoopa or Volcanion? Yeah, probably Hoopa. Hey, Hoopa. All right, we got approximately 50 minutes left of the print. 50 minutes, 5-0. Hope Gen 10 starters are not shiny locked. They will be. I would argue that shiny locking starters is a dumb thing to do, but I also understand it. Wilden Sap, how you doing? Think about it this way. You want people to hype up your game and play it. If you think a majority of people that play your game are shiny hunters, or even like a large minority of them, then you are essentially understanding that on day one, you're giving a bunch of people an opportunity to not play your game. Dag, just give me the update after 5, please. You're basically just setting up so a bunch of people won't play the game that you've created. In my mind, that's a bummer. Are you soft resetting fixed Pokemon? Yeah, Crazy Lemon, that's what I'm doing right now. Soft resetting the dedicated spawn. Natasha, take care. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, hang on. Let me give you a quick Wilhelmus, huh? Thank you. Yeah. Competitive scene is larger than the shiny hunting scene. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know that for sure. I think there's a lot of overlap, probably. Let's find out. Let's ask this small group of people. End poll. Start poll. What do you do? Shiny hunt? Oh, wait. You know what? I'm going to do the smart thing. Competitive. Shiny hunting. Or both. All right, there we go. Competitive or shiny hunting? Let's see. What do people in the chat do more of? Now, this is a shiny hunting stream. I understand that. So it could be possibly biased. Could have a bias. Bit of a bias. PvP on Zia and Biggie, I love it. That's cool. Yeah, and I would consider that to be competitive. That's definitely competitive. Not traditional competitive, but it is competitive. 42, thank you. Meaning of likes. 42, the meaning of like. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Especially in Z, I love being able to do my own thing and come back to like 6, 7 shinies. The battle system is so much more fun. I like it. Just half fist egg, nothing. Bummer, man. Well, maybe the next one. PvP system is really cool. It is. It is. It's like kind of like Unite meets actual games that don't suck. I don't do competitive or shiny hunting, guys. Shiny hunt competitively. All right, so both. How many eggs do you have in your fridge? We just bought a fresh dozen yesterday, so we probably got around 16 to 18 eggs, I would say. Usually we buy a new dozen. We got four left in the previous dozen. Alright, y'all. Be right back. Okay, I've been right back. Simple, good to catch. I think any Pokemon's good to catch. That's the whole point of the game. All right, here we go. Let's restart. Surprise trade on Sora. Dag, you've asked like 8 times, and our mods have told you please stop suggesting trades in the chat. So last warning, no trades in the chat. Thank you. Were you a Zelda Ocarina of Time fan? I never actually played any Zelda games. Yeah, never played any Zelda games. Doesn't mean necessarily that I'm not a fan of it. Just means that I don't know anything about it. I don't have any issues with Zelda. Just not something that I played personally. I know a lot of people really love it. I feel like no one is on Sword anymore. I think it's going to be one of those games that people just like always come back to. You know, I don't think that it's ever going to be like the obsession like it used to be, but you strike me as a major guy playing it. Just aura strikes me. I listen, I don't know what it is, but like every time I've played it, I just like can't get into it. I'm not sure why, but I can't do it. There was one time I started playing it. All right, this is a true story. I didn't like my job at the time, and I started playing it over a weekend because my coworker was like, "You have to play this game," and I'm like, "Okay." So then I got the game, I started playing it, and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome." And then I took off work, pretended to be sick the next day so I could just sit and play and rot and play that game. And I played it for like 2 more hours, and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't really enjoy this." And then I stopped playing it. And then I'm like, I just wasted a sick day. It's my story, Morning Glory. What color is shiny purloin? It's like red. It's kind of red. It's a nice red. Kind of like a amber. Fuchsia red? Yeah, fuchsia. Fuchsia City. I'm gonna be the mayor of Fuchsia City. My fingies are cold? That's never good. That makes it hard to type. There's gas in the tank, so I got that going for me. It's pretty nice. How many resets is the average shiny hunted in sword? If you have the shiny charm, 1,365. If you don't, 4,096. Hey, what's up, McRoss? How you doing? Saturday, my fingers were so cold when I came back. I was holding back a scream at work. It was the worst. Do you ever go up to one of your coworkers and just like kneel down to pretend that you're tying your shoe and then you scream into their butt? I used to have a buddy at school, and we used to do that to him. We would kneel down pretending that we were tying our shoe, and then we would just scream at his butt. Oh man, I miss school. Thank you to whoever gifted me a membership last week. I think that was Jess. I think it was Jess. No, you don't do that? Oh, it's a bummer. Jim got fired for that, and now we know that's not okay. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it's important. I miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 28, 33. I don't know what that means. Oh, you mean of your life? Of your life. You missed those ages. Understood. Yeah, those are good years. Those are decent years. Good years. Tires. Those are good year tires. Not bad. Good times. Good times. I missed the Bronze Age. Dude, pretty good age. Pretty good age. A pretty good age. Oh, yeah. We got a yawn city over here. Don't do it, Jess. I'll kick you out. I had a former coworker who would casually drop inappropriate words during conversations subtly and on the radio. Okay, that's pretty awesome. How's everyone chat normally doing? All doing good? Yeah, I think here generally people doing pretty good. Bronze Age is like my third favorite age. Yes. 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 The switch to increase soft reset time and loading times in Sword and Shield, it does, especially if you have a digital copy of the game. It's like insanely fast. If you don't have a digital copy, it's not as fast, but it still is fast. Let's see. For example, a word that rhymes with ain't was a common choice. That one's not technically that bad though, because like that word is also just like a word. Like that just also happens to be a word. Really digital that changes? Yeah, digital's like significantly faster. Like big time faster. Like way faster. I don't know why it's faster, but it is. How to soft reset on Pokemon? Depends on which game you're talking about. Art tutorials and fun. There's a couple different ways. Tainted love. Da, 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 tainted love. I don't know any words other than tainted love. I don't even know who sings that. Is that your Rhythmics? This has the exact voice of the dude who voices Archer. Little H. John. You know, H. John Benjamin has a jazz album. Soft Cell. That's right. Soft Cell. Good shout, Hefty. He does, yeah. He got a bunch of, like, he did a bunch of research, learned from a bunch of jazz musicians about, like, what they define jazz as, hired a bunch of people that played instruments and are, like, super, like, talented jazz musicians, and he played the piano, and he's never played the piano before a day in his life, and he hates jazz music. And he made an album, and it's hilarious. And they had no idea. They had no idea that he did not play an instrument, and they had to learn kind of on the fly. It's amazing. It's one of the funniest things I've listened to. And if you listen to it, you think like, oh, well, eventually he'll get better at it. No, he never does. He is perpetually terrible at it, and it's great. It's everything you want it to be. Was people jazzed to be a part of it? They were. Hi, an upper eyebrow lift for you would count as a continental drift. Toribori. On Sword, so basically it's kind of a multi-step process, but you find the Pokemon that you want. It has to be what they call a strong spawn. So that is not just like a random spawn. If you want to do resets like this, it has to be one where that Pokemon is always there. So then you find that Pokemon, and then you go into one of the dens. Then you start your you start the den up. You hit invite others. Then you go back to your menu of your Switch. You change the date to 1 day forward. Then you come back into the game. Go save exactly where you had the Pokemon that was like in the static spawn. And then you reset the game. And then it will be there. But again, it has to be a static, strong spawn Pokemon. What about my Purloin? I don't know. I don't know every strong spawn. I would just Google it and see if it is one. Is ginger good for an upset stomach? It's supposed to be. I don't believe in any of that stuff. Honestly, I don't believe in any of like the turmeric is good for inflammation. Like, I don't believe in any of that. Purloin doesn't have a strong spawn. There's your answer. So for Purloin, you just have to do random encounters. Ginger's great. I do it a lot. There you go. I think anytime anyone says X food is good for X thing, it's pseudoscience. And it doesn't mean that it's like a universal catch-all. The same way that some medicines just don't work for some people, but they work for other people. But 3D print? Oh, show me the status of your current 3D print. All right, here's where we're at. We're starting to arch backwards. So we're starting to come back in. So what we have down on the bottom is the lid. And it's just going layer by layer. So we're at 245 of 375 layers. So yeah, that's what we're currently working on. I should probably see this before yeah, okay, there we go. Turmeric works, but you got to use it right and mix it right. It's a long-term thing, like years. Yeah, see, like, I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. Are you good at science? No, not really. But like, does your stomach hurt? It's not so much in my opinion, unless you have like norovirus or food poisoning, you need to identify what's the cause. Like, why do I have an upset stomach? And then how do I prevent this? FD, I have a feeling that's what they do. And that is an unfortunate thing. My guess is the best is rest and hydration. I mean, but it could be something underlying, right? Like, do you have a food intolerance? Are you eating something that you shouldn't be eating? Do you have like gluten intolerance, dairy intolerance? Is there something that's causing that? Sometimes it just happens, but if it's happening consistently, then you need to identify it. If not, dude, 2 Tums, put on a pair of wet socks, slice of onion. You're cured. My guess is the best is oh, I already read that. I'm hunting instead of the gym in game. I just got the game. Oh god. I'm sorry, art tutorials and fun. I'm not understanding. I'm hunting instead of the gym. Like, instead of playing through the game, you're shiny hunting. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, if you save next to a purloin that you see and then you just run into it, you're going to be running into the same Pokemon over and over and over again. The thing early game when you fight the gym leader. Yeah, so like if I were to, like, let's say those DUBWOOL, you see the DUBWOOL, not the one I'm running into, but the two that are in the grass. If I were to save and run into those, okay, I would be seeing the same Pokemon every single time. They would never change. That's the same. Once you see them in the overworld, it's already spawned in. There's nothing you can do to change it. That's just where it's at. Can't believe the first Super Bowl champ out of a draft class containing Lamar, Josh Allen, and Baker is Sam Darnold. Dude, it just goes to show, like, people are way too obsessed with the quarterback. It's all about the defense. It's all about the line. If you have a solid defensive line, you have a solid, if you have solid defense and a solid offensive line, honestly, any quarterback can win a Super Bowl. Not any quarterback, but like any NFL quarterback can win a Super Bowl with those pieces. That's not true. That's also not true. I guess your quarterback has to be competent against the defense. Okay, how about this? It doesn't have to be a Tom Brady or an Aaron Rodgers or a Josh Allen. It has to be somebody who can not throw interceptions. That's it. You keep your TD INT ratio low, you're good. Or I guess high. 7-1 TD INT. What game are you playing? Pokemon Sword or Shield? This is Pokemon Sword. Pokemon S-word. Sword being the S-word. Where's static spawn early game? Hey, man, I don't really know. I'm not an expert on the game, unfortunately. You can look it up online, though, for sure. You basically just want to find something that says it has a special encounter, and that would be it. You're not going to really find too many of them until you get into the wild area. The wild area is where you find most of those things. So if you're not in the wild area yet, then you're not going to find static spawns. Everything else is just going to be what's called random encounter, which is just running into the spawns as they pop up, seeing if it's shiny or not, and leaving. If you KO them, so if you have wild area, then yeah, you're just going to look for wherever it's at. I would just Google, but I don't think Purloin has one. Did you beat the DLC for Sword and Shield? Yes. At some point. I don't think I've beaten it in this playthrough. I need to do that. But I have beaten it, yes. Okay, so we're at like 700 with one shiny that I missed. Oh my god, OND. OND, how was your Terraria stream? I was lurking for a little bit of it while I was doing some work, but it looked good. I played that game once on Xbox and I hated it, but I know that after playing it, it's like that would be a better game to play on PC. Jill? Nice, man. Keyboard and mouse make it fun. That's what I think. And technically, I could use keyboard and mouse on my Xbox too. I just was using a controller, and the controller was really dookie butt. Hey, Kayla, that's awesome. Good for you. It's really cool. I'm sure that was a lot of effort and planning to get figured out. If you do 3,012 soft resets Pokemon Emerald, you'll end up with a shiny Mudkip. False. What's up, Philip? How you doing? I have receipts. Okay, so you got it in 3012. That's awesome. It's not bad. I watched somebody go 15,000 resets for their shiny and emerald. I do have ruby though. Ruby shiny hunting should be a little bit easier. All right. Imagine thinking the number of soft resets you get something is the same as what everyone else will get it in. Palkia took just under 10K. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy, actually. That's less than triple odds. 2.5 odds. It's not, I mean, it's not great, but 2.5 odds isn't terribly unrealistic either. I got a joke. Why did the chicken cross the road? He didn't as he was waiting to be butchered. Wow. My girl's home today for teacher and service day, and my multitask was phenomenal this morning. Heck yeah. I love little MT in the AM. All right, y'all. We are on 272 of 375. We got 100 layers left. We are at 80% of this print is done. Is this Nova Evo static? Dude, I don't know. I do not know. You're going to have to go to Google. I don't know. I don't know where you're at. I don't know what the spawn is. I don't know what the day is. There's so many factors in it, man. I would recommend, there's a YouTuber named Puffin. Go look up his tutorial. It'll be the best that you can get. I had off yesterday in my exhaust. Or actually, go look up Carly May. Carly May's in the chat right now. She has a detailed how to do it in Sword and Shield. Would you ever go for a 24-hour shiny hunt world record? Current record is 417. No. Speaking of butchering, I was stunned over the weekend when the singer of Three Rows Down died. I know. I don't know how that's speaking of butchering, but yes. It is a Guinness World Record recognition. Interesting. I think you could probably beat that in ZA. Like, if you just let Wild Zone 3 run nonstop, I bet you could beat that in 24 hours. Just a gut feel. I'm in Seattle, Washington. Nice. Congrats on the Seahawks winning. I don't know if that means anything. It's kind of like congratulating someone's family member when they're like brothers in the army, or like thanking them for their service. And they're like, I don't know, dude, I didn't do anything. Oh, man. I saw the Pokemon Super Bowl commercial. I didn't see it. I'll have to go see it. I'll have to go look it up. Go check it out. Oops. Did not want to do that. Let's see. Pokemon Super Bowl commercial. Liked it. It was cute. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go chep. Lady Gaga, let's go. That's cool. Wow. Hey, what's up, Cow Cow? That's very cool. That's very cool. Well done. Super well done. I didn't realize that in the halftime show that wedding actually happened. Like, I didn't realize that there was an actual legitimate wedding. Last message. Patriots fan, however, since Sam Darnold came out of USC as my college team, I'm happy he won. Heck yeah. My dad was telling me all those people were famous. I only recognize Lady Gaga and Trevor Noah. I mean, I'm assuming they didn't just pick random people, but I don't exactly know who any of the other ones are. People are saying it's possible they spent more on the Super Bowl ad than ZA. Hilarious. That wasn't scripted fake? No, that was like a real wedding. Like, they actually got married. You watch two people actually get married at the Super Bowl. Why am I limited to one, Clocky? What if I wanted to, like, F7 drivers? Then what happens? I don't like when we put limits on things in life. They invited Bad Bunny to their wedding, and he invited them to get married at the Super Bowl. I mean, that's, like, super cool, though. Do you take this woman? What? Do you take this what? Sorry, I can't hear you. I did Bad Bunny and all the noise. Huh? What? That's actually so cool, though. The kid got the Grammy from him also looked like a ton. Probably was the kid from a recent thing that happened. Oh, really? Really? That's wild. I was bummed about Green Day. Not a wedding, but I saw a proposal happen at one of my favorite band shows that had me in tears. It was so, so beautiful. That's cool. I remember someone got engaged at my prom. We just kind of laughed. They talked with the band prior and did a whole thing. That's super cool. That's super cool. There's like part of me that really loves that stuff, and then there's other parts of me that like hate when people make things about themselves. I love the performance. I saw a comment that said, as a white British man, I've never felt more Latino. I think that sums it up. When he got on one knee, did he scream at her butt? Oh man, do I ever hope so. Do I ever hope so. What's up, Kieran? Yeah, like honestly, I don't like... I'm not going to go listen to Bad Bunny's music today, but it's from what I saw, it seemed very entertaining. Except there was one part where Lady Gaga was singing Die with a Smile, and I feel like it didn't work. I don't know. I could just hear it from the other room. I wasn't actually watching it, but it felt like it didn't work. Well, I don't know. Appreciate the musicality and theatrics of the show. I just didn't speak the language, and for me, it made the whole thing feel shallow, like I want to understand, but I felt bored. Since you were 15, wow, Kayla, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, listen, I still think that it's wild that for a sport that's predominantly viewed only in the United States of America for 17 or 18 straight weeks plus playoffs, that you then invite but an American that speaks exclusively Spanish, when a huge majority of your country doesn't speak Spanish. Now I understand they're trying to attract a global audience. That's something the NFL has been doing for years. Like, that's not a new thing with the Europe games and all that. Like, they've been trying to attract and broaden their international audience for a long time. But it's to me, it's really, really weird to do that. Which is why I think it'll be a one-off thing. He's also like the #1 singer in the world, so it's kind of a big get, but I don't think that they're going to have that type of thing every year. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't understand the decision, but I'm happy that people are happy. People seem to enjoy it, which is really good. I don't know. I have to listen to music in languages I don't understand. Like, it's not necessarily a turn off for me. I don't speak Spanish, but the vibes are immaculate. Yeah, I mean, it was still entertaining to watch. Like, but would I have liked it as much as something I understood? Probably not. Like, if there was a Bad Bunny equivalent that spoke and sang in English, would I have liked it more? Probably. Definitely. But, yeah. Look at that, though. We all survived. Remember when that was going to be just a devastating thing? Hey, what's up, Scribble? Pedro Pascal was there, yeah, and Jessica Alba, and there's someone else too. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Old J Albs. Representation is wild. I cried my eyes about halfway through. My grandmother would have loved it. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm like I said, I'm definitely happy for. I'm definitely happy for well, Puerto Ricans first off, which is really cool, and then Spanish speakers, which is really cool to get that. I don't understand the decision. Just thinking about it from your primary targeted audience, who, like, the international stage is not watching 99% of your football, and then the one game, I get it, it's the biggest game, but, like, how big is their international draw, right? Like, those are things that I just don't know about. Not to mention, internationally, like, most people speak English, so that's why like I said, I don't have any issues with it. I'm happy for it. It's a huge get to get someone who's that large of a stage, or large of a singer on that large of a, you know, kind of like global stage. But I think I'm just mad because the Foo Fighters still haven't played the Super Bowl. Love message to all the flags they're flying at the end were from North and South American countries. That's cool. And one South Korea. I don't know if that's true. Let's just start spreading lies. The message on the football was really cool. The one that said, "Who makes footballs?" What's the company that makes footballs? Hey, what's up, Jerry? How you doing, brother? It says DUBWOOL has takedown. Is that what it said? Similar to the U.S. relation to soccer. Sure, we know it exists. We sort of, yeah. Yeah, like, I wonder if the World Cup, well, the World Cup actually probably will have, the World Cup probably will actually have an English singer. I would presume. Who makes footballs? What's the company that makes footballs? Rawlings is baseball. Who makes footballs? Who makes NFL footballs? Duke? Wilson. That's who it is. What Pokemon are you shiny hunting? This is DUBWOOL. It's actually double round 2. Hey, what's up, Aaron? How you doing, dude? It's actually double round 2. Wilson. Luke Bryan to perform at the World Cup Finals intermission show. Some would be into it, but I'm sure the general audience would be like, who dis? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. All right, y'all, this is going to be last check for today. I'm going to go get ready for work. Here's the current status of our 3D print. It is almost done. We've got 54 lines to go, so pretty good. It seems like it went swimmingly, which is very exciting. I'll be back tomorrow doing double again. And yeah, thank you, Jess, for the nifty gifty in the 5 spot. Thank you so much to Amba for 33 months and Razzie for 31 months. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you again tomorrow, bright and early, doing the same dang thing every day, all day, every day. 1%. Terrible. See you guys in other streams. We're still talking about the halftime show. I was especially enthralled with the show. I think a lot of people definitely thought it was fun. I imagine this is what I imagine. Like, you know, when like a little kid or like a baby watches something on TV and they're just like, watching like the colors and stuff. Like, that's what I imagine most non-Spanish speakers felt like last night. Just my idea. Jess, thank you so much for the nifty gifty. Going to art tutorials and fun. Like, that's just kind of my thought. Like, I would imagine that's how the Super Bowl felt for 90% of people. I don't know. Goodbye, friends.